Hey, look, we're back. And where we last left off, we had finished all the subsequent side quests we can do right for here and now it's just a case of mentally prepare, or physically prepare for Louis' fight. But it's Idol's Day, so it's time to shop.
Greetings.
So, before I forget, because I did it really late in the last episode, first off, I'd like to say hello to my newest sub, Mako89. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. In video game news, however,
now then,
we have so in video game news that I find really funny, we now have WoW calling out FF14. Why? Because WoW is going to be adding the housing system for their game. And they literally, in the description of it, did things calling out the insanity and stupidity of FF14's housing system, of how there's a lottery system, how it's limited, how only like certain people can access to it, and made it so that anyone has access to it. And honestly, good. I am a proponent of the more another game calls you out, the better your own game has to be. So to see market improvements, companies have to get embarrassed. So I am 110% down to see this go through. I really do hope that the housing system gets improved for FF14. I hope the glamour system gets improved in FF14. The fact there's only a limited number is so frustrating. I so desperately wish we had the glamour system from WoW, where it's like once you acquire a piece, you have it indefinitely forever. Well, we can only hope, right? Anyway. +7 to magic. That's pretty good. Okay, Magma Hairpin, +4 to magic. +9 to luck, and +9 to endurance. Okay. Let's get 3 of these. Two of these. What are I willing to give for a shop that just gives me more options to buy Magla items? That's the shop I really want.
Got a lovely discount today.
Oh, not this day, especially with discounts. All right, we're submitting from the LAKEY Association saying you need a discount. Good for you.
How about
Got a
it?
quite selection here, wouldn't you agree? Each price is handpicked for sale by yours truly. I'm proud of each and every one of them, so please take your time and look around. What's your one? Plant-type monsters, and augment with your shots with stats. I've never used... I'm so scrapped on money, I never used this class. I'm honestly chilling with all of these. Yeah, I'm honestly chilling with all those. None of those really interest me all that much.
And what is it?
Fighting an opponent and loving someone is actually pretty similar. Success in both pursuits ultimately comes down to tenacity. You'll only wear yourself out by swinging the sword widely. Instead, it's all about having the strength to endure it all. Defense and perseverance are great offenses.
very nice.
I mean, I can't argue with the logic, I guess. She's not technically wrong. Weird way of putting it, but not technically wrong. I'll have to reach defense at the start of a fight. Yeah, sure, we'll take that.
Ooh.
Iron breathing crab. Automatically increase attack at the start of a fight. That's so good.
Yeah. All right then.
Let's go. Damn.
Do me!
Thoughts?
Dreadful.
Think I'll forget this,
Apostle
do ya?
Satan was guilty for his own share of hubris and deeds. What is done is done. You can't still be expected to change our ways. I mean, I personally don't expect you to change your ways. Just to like look inwards and realize that there might be some flaws to your ways, you know? I'm not saying. So let's say really, like, it got found out that religion was just one big sham at the end of the day. I guess depending on who you ask, it already is. But not my point. Let's just say that it came out that religion as a whole was just like this entire big sham, and like either person who started it to make money.
How about it?
Would it still not be worth it to keep religion for the people who do use it to better the lives of, of others, right? Not just themselves.
All right.
Yeah, there are people who do it just to better themselves, but there's just as many people who are like putting the practices of what it means to be a good Christian to its point. And I don't think we should like dissuade people from doing that either. Like, if someone wants to use Christianity to be a good person, what's wrong with that, you know? Though you might, by that same logic, you could say, well, you shouldn't need religion to be a good person, and you're not technically wrong. But overall, I think the upsides of what religion can and should be make it all worth it. And I know that's not everyone, but that's just me. Personally, and I'm saying this as an atheist. I'm not religious, but I'm not going to bash on someone who is religious because of the good they're able to do with it, you know?
Well.
Pretty young thing. Good heavens, your skin is flawed. I'm jealous, dearie. What's the matter, love? Cat got your tongue? Don't tell me. You're stunned by the silence by my good looks. No need to be shy. Flattery will only get you so far, dearie. All I got in return is vegetables. Do take some. Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Change for produce. Not too bad of a deal. Well,
Come on.
You must be shy while you're still young. Wait just a moment. Cool. Thank you. How nice.
They just don't know what to do.
What's it now?
No, I'm good.
Till next time.
And now I'm broke again.
That's it, now.
Oh, dear me.
Now, where was
Let me take a quick look and see if I have any things I need to check out. Any new experiments I can make.
Would you look at that? Welcome.
Multi-strike. I'll take the Almighty. Even though I'm going to be using it for a little bit still. And managed to kill, and now I just need one more avatar. General Mass. Sniper Mask. Savior Mask. Oh, it requires 2 other masks to make this one. So, like, the final level 3 of each mask requires the 2 previous masks. That makes sense. That's fair.
Oh, you'll come.
Back to life, back to reality. Now then.
Oh, dear me. Over here.
Nice. Young traveler, what's the matter? Was your heart aching for a sound of a voice? I'm teaching you not to worry. I'm not going to be a nag. Enjoy the vegetables, dear. Thank you. Now then, who do we have? Barden or Yufa? I don't mind using you guys for a little bit while, so let's go with Barden. What's that to do? Because I really want that always escape from ambush thing.
You've come.
Oh, you're here. Glad you're well. Personally,
sorry.
Sorry, forget it. I'm rather beside myself at the moment. What's wrong?
Aye.
Oh, we had another vote for governor. Should we announce the results any minute? Want to go take a listen? And now you pulled the results. I admit, it was closer than I expected. Ross, henceforth, I shall rule instead of you, Bart.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the
You
likes of
unscrupulous...
You bribed the Rotters. Or was you rigged the vote? Or maybe too much of a coward
No,
act on
you
it?
see...
There's no foul play to be here, Barton. We had the whole thing under close watch, and there was nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
It can't be. Your watch has missed something. Your behavior is scaring people,
Look.
man. It's gonna scare people. Barton, you doubt even me now? This is pitiful watch, Barton. You have to
Seriously?
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism not fit to rule. You are at fault for what has happened. You all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please,
Now you're looking at me like I'm scum? I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
how can it be?
You asked me to protect you and fall short on one wee thing, and all the whispers behind my back? Who among ye cares about
Fine.
the town? Fine then, have it your way. We're the people. Gostrich can protect you now. Pardon, you can't be like that, my man. I understand it's frustrating, but still. Shouting insults and running away. A streak of responsibility to the very end. Well, no matter, good riddance. Now, here's how I handle
Listen
security. Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's
About
not
that,
lose
reports
our
are
heads.
to go to Lord Gastrix. Henceforth, what's the matter? Giant swarm of worse has been spotted, and the worm is now approaching. Sir Barden has said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no!
A giant sandworm? Sir Gastrix, what do we do?
What?
Calm down. We have the defensive barrier. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. Besides, a giant sandworm won't come here, would it? Well, we thought it would.
You
but
mean to keep going?
Barden only had you looking for nests, so he could have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of the deceit.
Yeah.
Understand me? Nothing's happened. Nothing to be afraid of.
Hey.
Is there a giant sandworm coming? Jesus Christ, I expected Karma to hit him. I didn't expect it this fast. Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've... Oh, sandworm attack.
Whoa.
You're seeing a giant sandworm's coming here? But it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor. There's something you can do.
Hang on.
On the other hand...
Me? But No, you have a right. There's no time for self-pity. The human must be stopped. First things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm
Barden,
sorry.
you're a better person than I. Should be told. Against the human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I put aside my pride and ask you for help, will you? Hey, there's no shame in that,
It'll be
man.
fine.
There's no shame in asking
Aye.
for help.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. Thanks for the reminder. You need friends to do things you cannot accomplish by yourself.
I see.
I think of this nonsense of just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Well, you don't need to be governor to protect people.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
I don't use that ability
Is that
enough.
right then?
We should be able to get there quickly with your compliment. I'm going to investigate the location. I hope you're ready to come back another day. Yeah, sure. I got it.
This one's important.
Oh, it's only 6.5. That's
Thank you.
child's play. Yeah, 6.5 is literally child's play. Alright, Saltberry Tavern. I made up my mind. All that's left is for him. Is it just him tonight? Yep. Sup, Alonzo? What are we doing? How we doing it? How we living?
Greetings.
Well, Mets, what are you up to? There's something I've been waiting to you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? They would be.
I...
You know, time has come for our preparation product's final act. My once-in-a-lifetime performance and you, my friend, are pivotal to the success. Are you ready? You know I am.
Thank you.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Ready to go? Yep.
if that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worse possible time. But I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care. My head hurts. I was supposed to be eating with Alonzo at the tavern. I must have passed out. I don't think it was by choice. Is it a Brookhaven Square?
Listen to me!
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it must have scoundrel Kukulius. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money and fueled his life with order debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You would not be wrong, for Kukulius held my family hostage to force me to abuse my power to defraud you. To those who suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However...
But I am not the only victim. Kukulius razed his hometown to ashes when it came a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation.
How dreadful.
What have you done?
He's a monster. That's all a lie.
You're horrible.
You should die. Interact. He can't hear me over the crowd.
Now then...
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Kukulius. Repent? What's there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when brought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
Make fortunes for this man in particular. What good are soft hearts position of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, as if I ever give a damn about them. Mother, one at fault here? No. You only yourself to blame for your folly.
Devil.
Oh, he's playing the villain.
Oh.
Yeah, you finally arrived.
Hear me!
Good people, this brave young man here, Willow's the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Kukulius and say, oh, these guys are in cahoots together, and saved the victims of his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed him over to me. As you may all know, he's a candidate to become the new king. He's a true hero, one deserving of the crown. What, this kid will become king?
You're here.
It is Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right now. Explain this.
Why?
I've longed for this moment. There's nothing else I desire. I only made it this far because of you. I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns.
Remember
take the
your
throne.
vow.
Win, Will, for the sake of the world. So what's going on? Look at Lonzo, like I said, a deep determination, unquestionable faith. Oh, is he actually gonna die?
You
Wait.
gave me a reason to live.
I'll purchase rare items and magic tops in all cities. Unlocks analysis data for all enemies within certain exceptions.
Now then...
Then let us fight before it. The end of the crimes of Kukulius. Carried out the sentence. Alonzo was slain. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm sorry, what? That feels really sudden.
All right then.
Damn it, I've run out.
You!
What the fuck? Alright, I guess we're gonna do this quest now. Hey, Barden, are you ready to do this?
All right.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Hello there.
Back when I was Royal Capital, I made it to paint nothing but lies. Most of my works in the Grand Teacher are pure fabrications. God, country, they don't know what's true. All they know is what might makes right. Sure enough.
Pardon?
What the hell's wrong with Barden, eh? Every time we try to go on a hunt, the guards get in our way. Can't you tell him some complaints or something? Let him know we're really stifling us here. He cares about your well-being. Got some secretive missives from Barden. The giant summer is closing on the town. Did you know that? Claimed to be plugged was a false alarm, but security is staying tight as a drum. And as soldiers, we do as our captain says.
Why did this happen?
Prince, aren't you? Crikey, here I was asking you to run my errands. You weren't here to throw the... No.
Actually.
Of course not, but in exchange for your freedom, how about you cheer us on? Sure, mate, that's the least I can do. I'm rooting for your highness.
What in the blade?
What's going on?
All this damn security is going well overboard. They rifle through my things constantly, babbling on about looking for anything suspicious. So what? Me own leader don't trust me? They say they're taking orders from Barden, but I don't think this was the sort. Alright, so we have Basilio or Yufa. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like your skills are just so subpar compared to everyone else's, you know? But I do want to see what yours maxed out to be. And I actually do want to become Berserker eventually, so let's go do Basilio's.
Yo.
Hey, what's he up to? Luis is looking for you. Waiting for us. Got to make sure we're on top of space them. Got a moment to spare? I've got to get down to the shops in Brookhaven at some point. Figured it'd be easiest if we take the runner, if that's alright. Yep, that's my money.
Right then.
Right, let's get moving. Oh, it's you. Hard luck, chum. Afraid your rummy is just sold out. I'll check back when the season changes, eh? Then, about when all the peddlers pass through.
Huh?
I can't wait that long. Though herbs are the only things that actually do something for the pain.
Oi!
Drop me down. Is that Basilio? That man is huge! You get recognize each other's by the ears? Oh, because you haven't seen him in a while. It's big as a house. Take the words out of me out. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. Suppose you had to be bigger, though. It'd been years since we were kids.
Hey.
By the way, who's the little squirt? Got yourself a crony?
Nah.
Nothing like that. Well, here's a comrade. No, a friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. You don't care about what tribe you are. Well, that tracks. We got it rough enough, but suppose nobody knows the side of the world better than another. The name's Vinca? Good to meet you. Me, Fidelio, and Basilio go way back. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Truth is.
Vinca there was with us when the United Experiments facility back when Dale and I were kids.
Oh?
Oh, you talking about the facility, eh? Must be some friend if you could talk about all that mess. Not to say though, it's damn good to see you. After the two ran off, the rest of us were praying you'd make it out alive. Some smartass had in mind to bet on whether or not you two lived or died. Said everyone bet on you living, so that settles. Guess that means you won? Well, Fidelio has always been as sharp as a blade. Figured as long as you stuck together, they'd have a fair shot.
Speaking of
Speaking of which, you were after some herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Got to mark our reunion somehow. Oh, that's nice of him. Hey, I mean, I'm not turning you down, but aren't you gonna need them yourself? What, these? No worries. They would have been just in case supply. Go on, have them before I change my mind.
Thanks.
Well, sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same.
So
how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as wit, and I love to chat with them all the same. Yeah. Dale's gone. He died. Oh, right then.
Hey.
Hey, what's wrong? I'm fine. Slept wrong with it and got a twinge is all. He's always been the only lad I knew who could screw up sleeping.
Well then.
Sorry, I'm headed home for the day. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right? You sure you're good there? Oh, he's lying. He's fucking lying. He needed those herbs.
Sam.
Shite, his chest hurting that bad. It's a wonder he's sleeping at all. Well, one way or another, we got the herbs. Looks like I owe him and Vicna. Oh, I got you. I'll cook up something for you. I know I don't look like it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. I'm looking forward to it.
Right then.
You better. Even put a smile on Dale's face my cooking did. Though we're both partial to Peripus food anyhow.
Leave it to me.
Done deal. I'll whip up your real feast, so I hope you're ready.
Hope you're ready.
Lowers the cost of becoming a berserker.
Listen.
Hey, did you hear? There's a clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
His neck was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town. Better, nasty business that. We better get back before we get caught up in anything messy. Oh no. Oh, his friend did it. His friend did it to get revenge for all the mistreatments. Oh. Promise. Can I finish out Alonso's? I guess we'll max out Juna. I I would like to go do Alonzo's, but I guess we gotta talk to Juna.
Hey.
Finally facing off against Luis. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. I think I've got butterflies. You remember what I told Mr. Mertis about how I wanted to hear her sing? Truth is, I can think it's like that. I can set something up for her to do just that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime celebration, so I really want to give her a gift or something, but I haven't had much time to pursue my options. Guess I'll just have to be content with us rushing over to see her. Yeah, let's go.
Thanks.
Yay, I've been dying to hear her song. We need to get to the Night Prowler over in Brookhaven. Can you use your fancy teleport magic, please? Yep, sure.
That girl's amazing. I'm kind of emotional right now.
She looks a bit rustic, but she might have what it takes to be a songstress.
Look at Mertis now. Her audience is melting in her hands.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of half expected them to play some kind of Persona 5 music, because, I mean, Juna's entire class is just a Persona reference, specifically a Persona 5 reference.
I asked Capra to make some connections, and I think introducing Mertis here was the right choice.
I think she's got potential.
Yes, she really does. If I don't watch out, she may just pass me up. Her voice, though, it lights a fire in my heart.
You came?
Oh, I just wanted to catch a few notes. But I must admit, you sing with a river of emotions, and it swept me away. I didn't expect to say it, but I was having a great time.
You don't say. Well, thanks. I'll take your word for it. As for me, I think I've learned to face my demons. There's nothing standing between me and my songs now. So you keep an eye out, because I'll be right on your tail. Next time we meet, we'll be sharing a stage.
Well, shouldn't you be off then? Take too long and I'll have a stage larger than this country.
There's that telltale confidence. I will be off, but do enjoy your time here.
Rivalry!
Good cheek on that one. But you know, my good man, I think this whole ordeal has finally shown me exactly why I sing. It's not the lyrics, it's not the harmony, it's the power of the song as a whole. And it varies. When Mertis sings, you can feel her fiery passion. But for me, I want my music to give people hope, no matter how deep the despair. I want my songs to show people that there is always a light that they just have to reach out and touch. That the future is worth fighting for. I think that's what the world needs right now.
Ain't that the truth?
That's a beautiful goal.
I know. And I'm not done growing as a songstress by a long shot. Well, it would be much easier to do that if the world weren't under a constant barrage of tragedies. So let's work together to create a world where everyone can hear me sing in peace.
I'll expect a seat at your side. Every time.
I want my next song to bring a smile to every face. Something they'll love so much they'll hum across the kingdom. But more than anything, I want you to love it. My sister told me something once. She said I should always strive to get my voice out to more and more people. Journey has been difficult at times, but I'm so glad I never gave up. And as for you, you better be at my side, listening to every note.
You can feel Juna's determination as a songstress and her unwavering trust in me as a friend and ally.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna, keeper and heritor of the masked dancer's virtues. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
A future filled with happy songs
Heroes
is
Hem.
almost here.
Cover of Triumph's Hem every turn, and new heroic embodiment.
All right, enough of that. Tonight we drink. You're stuck with me until the dawn breaks.
No.
Don't make that face. I just want to see what kind of music you like.
Okay, we're not drinking. Good. I'm about to say, because I'm pretty sure I'm underage. Juna and I had a night of revelry that lasted until the sun's first light. Thanks to the strong trust between Juna and I, Juna's devotees now also support me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
A letter and a war chest from
Here.
Vegeta. Thank you. I very much needed that money. Because I was broke.
Hey.
Got any unfinished business around here? We got a scoop tomorrow. Whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not, this is where we'll all be settled. Let us leave no intention unrealized. The prince would want it that way. I generally thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves in Ontario's restaurant when we can. But I guess you don't think there's something
Right
else.
then.
It's the last chance. Fortuna before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. When they left, yeah, let's get everything done.
Shall we?
Alright.
What now?
Let me take a quick
Alright,
look
then.
around town to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Let's go.
Anyone?
Nothing new there. Whatever happened to that Jin guy?
Closure, oh closure.
Yufa. I'm guessing it's gonna say this is gonna take it a day, but I don't have the time to do it right now, right?
You've come.
Here, let me get you closer. Are you ready to go? Back. You engage your mark. Got no issues. Let's go.
I thank you.
Taking refuge possession nearby. I can leave you there if you don't mind taking your gun. Okay, yeah, I can do this. Heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, we're bound to show itself.
Yeah.
Building somewhere. It's got to be here. Will. Hi.
We will not fall here! Victory is our hands, my friends! Charge!
Hey, Worm
Gunner!
Remember when you ate us? Well, I sure do!
Charge!
Eat from a distance, I can do this.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Healer, rise! Oh, purifying light!
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul!
Let's split the beds!
We need to strike. Okay.
Something else? Placing some awesome souls, do your thing!
That's annoying. That's even more so.
Is everyone okay? Gotta heal up! You're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Power of kings!
Captain,
Take my
they
first
slowed you
power.
down!
Healing
I knew you'd help.
power.
Thanks. My thanks.
It's okay. Vitus power!
The captain's on his
Okay,
last leg.
you better be ready.
Someone, get him healed up.
Nah. I'll use this
Thanks.
That's a lot better.
He's about to collapse! Someone heal him fast!
defeat it.
I refuse to die yet!
That's fine.
You're all hurt bad.
Hurrah!
Can anyone get on healing duty?
Charge!
The south.
Captain,
To
they
the back!
slowed you
Here I
down.
go! Hang in there!
Thanks. I owe you one.
Much thanks.
Yuba,
Let's
they
stay calm.
slowed you down.
To the rear guard.
Give this to you.
Take it.
That was helpful.
Basilio,
I'm
you've got
getting
moving
away.
slower.
I'll sit.
Yuba, they've slowed
Ghana.
you down.
Back up!
Everyone is counting on me. I pray you're ready.
Thanks.
Spending
I owe
my
you
first
one.
two turns just preparing.
Quite a boon.
Basilio,
It's
we've
okay.
got you moving slower.
We can do this.
Do I have something to remove my debuffs?
This should work.
That helped us out.
That was helpful.
Much thanks.
Okay, let's do this.
And there goes your turn.
The cavalry has arrived. Victory is our hands, my friends! Charge!
Oh, you glorious bastard.
Ghana!
I shall do my I'll take the rear. I can do this. I shall purify you.
I will fight with pride. I'll get some I won't hold back. Here's through.
Placing. Don't be scared.
Nice one, Captain.
Exactly what I want to see.
Now accept your fate. Everyone!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
It's okay. We come forth, royal soul.
Nice hit.
Crit.
Closing
That
in.
was perfect.
You're out of here.
Let us clean up this Ghana. I'll take your
Doesn't look like they have anything
eh?
they can steal.
Straight all.
Annoying. Culpable. Fine. Ah.
Very easy.
Basilio, nice dodge.
Take my fullest power. Healing
That helped.
power.
That helped us out.
My thanks.
I will fight with I won't hold back. Catch!
Up to the rear. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Oh, power of kings. Charge!
Fuck.
I foresaw this.
The dodge.
To the back. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
I'm falling back. Come forth, royal soul.
I'm ready.
Come in!
Gotta stay calm. Hold on.
You're in the front, right? Yeah.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
To the rear. Everyone!
This out. Know what you're thinking?
Good dodge.
The moment of
Take my fullest power.
Let's go. Come on!
Who should I? All right. I'll sit.
Let it Ghana. Charge!
You want?
Nice one,
All right.
Captain.
And now we go all out here.
I'll take the rear. Here I go. Hang in there.
I say as I immediately heal.
Thanks.
Not the fastest fight, but
quite a boon.
I can win the battle of attrition.
I will fight. I'll get some distance. I won't hold back.
Okay.
Come here!
Get wrecked!
I need all power of kings.
Dodged! Nice one,
Three
Captain.
dodges, nice. You should lose your next 3 turns because of that.
I can do this. Rise! The enemy still stands.
My aim is sniper! Here's through! A tough one.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Now accept your fate.
A critical hit. High phase of
Healer.
real ace.
I shall purify. Help me finish this.
Too slow, easy.
Good
Cecilia,
dodges.
nice dodge.
Ah. Oh well.
Come on! It's still up?
I'm red to the front.
Come here!
Gotta stay calm. My bad. They're still breathing.
There's a better way. I see you. Commendable bearing.
Please go right ahead.
Let's take Vitus power. A tough
Should be
one.
able to kill him next turn.
It's really hurting.
That's annoying.
Someone help her.
God damn it, there she goes.
She's down. Someone help her.
We will not.
A little bit late.
Yufa's down. We gotta help her.
No, not items. Yeah, yeah. Withstood that,
You
eh?
think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? This should work.
I rejoin the fray. I'd rather refrain
I'm
for now.
sniper! Here's through!
There we go. Called it. I hope there's an ability that says extend the duration of your
trust you with
support stuff. That's a lot.
I
of
admit.
Even I have
You're
more
doing
to
all
learn.
right, mate?
heavy physical damage to one enemy. Decrease their defense for 3 turns. Love to see that. Love to see that.
I have retained my edge.
Hey!
Gordon, look out!
Right there.
Captain, now's your early chance. Oh, I caused you all trouble. You're not causing trouble at all, my guy.
Listen.
You're, they are a good one.
I thank you.
You know, that has very different connotations depending on how you... So, it's fine, it's fine. The courage I've honed become our strength. Oh! So now if you get extra of a stat, it's just free mag. I like that. I could finally see your power with my own eyes. That's how you defeated Lady Jono's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. We learned something to be able to use such power. Thank you, but please give my thanks to your friends. And with this, we say mercy. Let's go tell them. But everyone will feel well at ease once they know the giant forward samurais are coming. I just want to tell everyone you say the time once again. When this was permanently reclaimed, then I will depart from Materia forever. What? What do you mean? What do you mean you'll depart forever?
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life's no real danger. He's just fainted from extortions. He really is some kind of man, fighting against a giant samurai. Let him rest in the administration building. Even Godot can't complain at this point. Not like the guys around, though. He's hiding
Even
somewhere.
so.
How would Barton do such a risky thing, especially with people who voted against him? All he did was idiotically fight a giant samurai which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Such a truly desperate move.
Ugh.
Go away! Barton protected the town, not you guys. I hear Barton can be kind of scary, but deep down he's really nice and he loves us. Child, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all you against your own wishes?
Excuse me?
That's true, you think? That he just wants power? I happened to see him in Axe's workshop picking out weapons, and he lowered his head and said nothing while his sword was tempered. Didn't boast in the slightest. Surely, if he sought power. I saw Barton before he left. Wait! Oh, you're from the item shop. He brought huge amounts of wound cares to the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything about it was so he wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but continue on as normal. Tell me such a man can do anything but be good. You speak words of praise, but do you not remember? Barton required your help. He always leaves things to others to handle. But you yourself preach collective responsibility. That's right. It's as you say.
Just so.
All of us always rely on each other, but strangely in this instant, he suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. He chose the stolid Barden to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry we didn't shoulder them in precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barden wanted power over the town, it was just us who wanted Barden in the town to do our jobs for us. Self-government should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Barden's lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted, but he's never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that. We should be the ones to think, what's with these children in this game being so fucking mature? Obviously they're being written that way, but still! We can do things ourselves, all of us. We try to make Barden do all the work, that's sad. Something happened to Martyria again? Leave things... He says he wants to play.
Such a great relief.
I managed to save the wee ones after all.
In the end,
With certain
I managed to protect it.
Always escape from battle. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
Many thanks.
Well, thank you for saving
Now
me.
then.
We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too. We'll figure things out ourselves. All right. Last night before we gotta deal with Luis. And I can max out Alonso. Cool.
What
Perfect.
now?
Let's see, what's on that physical class? Merchant? I want Berserker, so I need Warrior and Knight to 10. Knight, Thief, Warrior. Let's see, what are you weak to? Wind? Great evasion against wind. Increase my attack at the start of a fight. Resist pierce, resist light. Don't I already resist pierce? There we go. Oh yeah, you already resist all three. That's really good. So yeah, give me this. And then you... Oh no, this gives me resist pierce. Perfect. Normal attacks become ice. Okay. And with that, I think we're good to go max out Alonso. Let me do one more check across the town, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Not possible when you hear Alonso's voice, yet somehow Alonso becomes a mind. You go talk with them. How? You. Will, correct? I've been looking all over you. You! There was demon immunity to Alonso's sacrifice. I wouldn't have you know the whole truth of it. Alonso said he was going all in on you. So, I did too. On the new world you're going to create. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place I first broke news to him. Let's talk there. He actually asked that it be the venue, and I mean to honor his request.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dataran. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
Why did you kill Alonso?
I understand that you're angry, and rightfully so, but please, hear me out. The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it.
I wonder why.
Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
Like, sense Alonso's genuine trust and affection in his unadorned words. Thanks.
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heritor of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Remember your
Trickster.
promise. Become the
Scion
king.
Essence. Faker. Or skills can be headed for the Scion Essence.
Are you all right?
No. I'm distressed.
I'm sure you must be. But Alonso believed you could bring about a better future. You there! Bring him what we've discussed. This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
Of course!
If that is my friend's wish, then I will.
Then I'll me.
Thank you. Please grant this wish of his. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
I want to talk to Duratom at the Anglers Inn Square while he's there at night. I'll have to do that next time. Can't do it now for obvious reasons. I hope I get a chance to save before being forced to go through a shit ton of unskippable cutscenes. As prepared as we can be, and tomorrow's a big day. We'll be up against Luis, and this time he'll be ready to wait for you. Captain, surely you have reservations about this. Forgive me if I speak out of turn, but in your mind, truly care about doubts. I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? This man's gonna try to bring the end of the goddamn country.
It'll be fine.
My heart is clear. I know what must be done. And I'm glad to hear it.
However,
I challenge you to only because I think it's foolish to be brought to a standstill by it.
May I speak?
I do not believe Luis is innocent in the slightest. On the contrary, in but a few months he has slain the king and your comrades besides. Is there any wonder what people seek to end his life? He has lived by a doctrine of power, and every step he has been in service of that purpose. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such an ideology is fit to rule.
It'll be all right.
You are already in second place with this contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. I'm saying, Heisman made a good point. If we're going to take back the country, we can't let any self-doubt stop you from your tracks there.
We can't lose.
Everything we've done has been for this day, so we'll take it all and stick it to Luis. For Brella, Greece, and everyone will be lost.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I don't want a king who believes might makes right, so there's no reason you can't be a contender yourself. And now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face in front of everyone anyway. This is clearly not the final battle.
That reminds me.
Norris apparently wants to make some kind of grand entrance into Grand Tribe with a Skyrunner. Despite everything's going on, that's his big priority. But maybe that's just like what we need to make this work.
Okay then.
Well then, let's get a full night's rest so we're ready for tomorrow.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
So we set for the royal capital and let the fights and battle of our lives. A little disappointed, I had just begun to grow accustomed to the colds. I cannot say the same, regardless. We've done all that we can. Here, let us depart with our heads held high, yes? Norris sure seemed thrilled by arriving by sky instead of teleportation magic. All it takes is a day to get there from here. We have the city folks shaking in their booths. Let's meet at the runner once we polish off breakfast. Do I get a chance to, like, save, though, and, like, look at my new Faker class? Nope.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
You can start with one for Dell. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
That's nice and all, but can I get a chance to, like, save?
You would pursue peril?
Our course is for the capital. The final confrontation with Luis. Is everyone prepared?
Great.
Of course.
Let's... The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be Prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
Way to make an entrance, nurse.
It's His Royal Highness, the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
Do we have all 9 tribes in our group? Rosant, Clamar, Yugif, Nadia, Ishka, Fairy, Elda, Pirapus, Mustari. Yeah, the only thing we don't have is human, but I mean, obviously it'd be kind of weird to have that.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness.
Probably the best.
Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
No!
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward, after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there! His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well!
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the runner.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
At least we're bringing a lot of business there, even if we're going to get harassed, probably a lot.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Have you been doing okay?
Everything was fine. Everyone kept talking about you a lot, so I didn't get so lonely.
Aww.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
What was that? Sense Gallica's strong determination result. What the fuck was that, Gallica? Is Gallica something you want to share with the class?
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Gallica? Something you want to share with the class?
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
Please don't force me to go to bed. Thank you. That music means I will have like time to just walk around. Because I want to see what Trickster gives me. This is the last here.
So?
Best way to prepare for tomorrow is by getting some rest. Before we do that, however,
now?
Let us take a look at Assassin or Trickster. Has an knack for weakening enemies, plus random skill effects and status elements that turn turmoil. There's Debilitate. I knew it. Deals unpredictable physical damage to one enemy. Pain in the docks, make days. Transfer MP to one ally. Oh my god. Oh, that's busted. I can turn this character into a fucking mana battery. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so here's the game plan. We get... What does this give? So we get here, Mass Revelry for a medium amount each turn. We get Revitalize for even more. Then we can get like Steel MP. Yeah, we can just turn you into a fucking mana battery. Or Elusive Dream from Thief. Or from Assassin. And then just debilitate the fuck out of enemies. that's pretty good. That's really good. I'm just checking to see if there's like anything else that can do just free MP every turn. Not looking like it. Whoa, whoa, what was that? So this is the magical side of it. Wind dodge. So I haven't got my last seeker yet. But yeah, so this class is the mana battery class. This class is just here to make the entire team better. Oh, you are never leaving the moment I get you. Oh, that's so good. That's so insanely good. Do I have any? No, I don't. Alright, I think it's a pretty good stopping point. But my mind is starting to, like, churn with all the combos and capabilities. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. Either way, when we return, we're fighting Luis, and obviously some bullshit is going to drag this game on for at least 3 more months. What it will be, don't know yet. We're going to find out. Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. But for right now, I am out. Later.